have one's head in the clouds. Welcome to day 9 of the special edition of Speak English with Tiffany. I am teacher Tiffany, and in this episode I will teach you exactly how to use the English body idiom have one's head in the clouds. Are you ready? Well then, let's jump right in. The idiom have one's head in the clouds can be defined in 3 different ways. The first definition of this idiom is to be daydreaming and not paying attention to what is happening. The second definition of this idiom is to be out of touch with the everyday world and to be unrealistic. And the third definition of this idiom is to have impractical ideas or dreams. So, whenever you think of your head, you can also think of the English idiom have one's head in the clouds. Now, let's see how you can practically use this idiom in real life. First, you can use have one's head in the clouds when speaking about something that is impossible. When people get into difficult situations, sometimes they need help from the government, but the government may not be able to help them. At these times, the idiom can be used like this. If you think the government is going to help you, you have your head in the clouds. Second, you can use have one's head in the clouds when talking about insurance. After a disaster, people usually want to redo their homes. But when they contact their insurance companies, their request for money is sometimes denied. At these times, the idiom can be used like this. Jane must have her head in the clouds if she thinks that her insurance company is going to pay the full cost of rebuilding and refurnishing her house. Third, you can use have one's head in the clouds when talking about someone who likes to imagine things or daydream. When people spend time only imagining things, they usually don't get a lot of work done. At these times, the idiom can be used like this. Michael's head is in the clouds. He needs to be more realistic. Fourth, you can use have one's head in the clouds when talking about travel. When an employee of a company wants to travel somewhere, they are sometimes curious if their company will pay for their trip. At these times, the idiom can be used like this. Sam thinks the company will pay for all of the expenses of his round-the-world trip. I think he has his head in the clouds. They will not do that. And finally, fifth, you can use have one's head in the clouds when speaking about cramming. When people have a large amount of work to do or things to study, they sometimes try to rush and complete everything quickly. At these times, the idiom can be used like this. You definitely have your head in the clouds. You are never going to be able to learn everything in just 3 months. Have one's head in the clouds. Use it today. Click the link to download your own free copy of English Body Idioms with Teacher Tiffany. Remember to subscribe.